Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel'sIrishPub.com. Time for another movie review. It's a fantastic night. You know why it's a fantastic night? It is because we were doing a review of the movie It. Get it? See what I did there? Stephen King's It, the remake. So I'm kind of excited to see it. Hopefully you are too. I know it's horror. I'm not really into horror, but I'm kind of excited to see this. Rotten Tomatoes, 85%, 85%. Both audience and the critics. It's got to be good, right? IMDb, 7.7. So it's about a group of kids. I think they're called the Loser Club or something like that. They deal with bullies in regular life. But then a killer clown starts to haunt them. So we're going to see a little bit what it's about. I never saw the original. I'm going to take this in for the first time. Maybe I'll go back and watch the original. I thought about watching the original before this one. I'm not doing it. We're going straight in to the 2017 version of It. So I'm going to get into it here. I'll tell you a little bit more about it later. We'll see what it's like. Stick with me. I'll be back in a flash. Did I do that again? Sorry. Hey everybody, time for a quick check-in here. We're at the 59-minute and 30-second mark of It. And it's pretty good. So, first of all, clarify, Pennywise is the clown who is supposed to be terrorizing this town. That rhymes. But he's actually a monster who kind of transforms into different things, I believe, is what I'm getting. So it starts off, basically, one little kid goes missing. And it's interesting, in 1988, he goes missing. His big brother, like a couple years older, maybe 10 or 12, makes him a boat. He goes outside playing with the boat, goes missing. I'm not going to tell you how or why, but he does. And we skip forward to 1 year later. And this is the one odd thing. His brother seems pretty much okay. You know, I mean, I'm sure he misses him. He's sad, but like, I don't know, 1 year, that doesn't seem like a lot of time to get over your little brother being missing and being gone. So, whatever. He's friends with 3 other kids. And, you know, they're friends kind of like in Stranger Things, Stand By Me kind of thing. You know, doing what young kids do. And they get bullied. And this is a PSA announcement. I hate bullies. Always have. Even when I was a kid. I always wanted to protect kids who were bullied. I can't stand it. You've probably seen a video, most recent video of that poor kid. But anyway, let's not go down that rabbit hole. I just can't stand it. Parents, don't let your kids be bullies. Okay. But they do get bullied by this group of older kids, too. It's not like kids in their same class who are just tougher. They're like 15, 16 years old. I mean, come on. Anyway, sorry. So they do get bullied a little bit, and but it's the 4 of them. And part of their fun is to try and find his little brother and things like that. But through their, adventures or whatever they're doing, they meet another little boy who is also being bullied. He's a new kid. So he becomes friends, so that's nice. And a girl as well. So the girl goes to their school. They knew her, but now she's kind of joining their gang. So there's like 6 of them, and they're all hanging out, which is nice. Pennywise, or this monster, is starting to, harm kids. And he's starting to present himself to this group of 6 kids in some form or fashion. It seems more like visions that they're seeing. He's not harming them in any way, but he's, there's some gory type things that he's presenting himself to them. And so I think they're starting to find out a little bit more about him. But that's where we are so far. I don't know if I have anything else I wanted to share at this point, but I'm going to get back to it here. Seems like I'm losing my voice, but I'm not. I'm going to get back into it, start watching it a little bit more. Oh, that's the one point, real quick. So I'm watching this, and I'm like, okay, and there's a scary part coming up. Basically, the one girl's looking down a drain, and you're like, oh, what's going to happen? My receiver turned off. It just turned off. That's never happened before. It just turned off. It was frightening. So I was wondering if maybe my wife had a remote and did it for me, but I mean, that was startling. I was like, oof, it's back on now. We're back watching the movie, so I thought I'd share that with you. So if you start watching this movie and strange things happen, I don't know, could be Pennywise. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of It. I kind of have mixed emotions about it. Overall good film. As I had mentioned in the beginning, I never saw the original or read the book. I knew a lot about it. So Pennywise is a monster. Takes all different kinds of forms and really feeds off of the kids' fears, essentially, and appears to them in their fears. And he goes away every 27, or he goes away for 27 years or something. Sorry, I'm really losing my voice. So it was good. Really wasn't jumpy scary. I mean, a lot of visuals that'll, kind of scare you a little bit. Nothing really jumpy. Some parts, but nothing major. And it's the resiliency of these kids to hunt him down is what their whole goal is. And so I thought that was interesting. It's also chapter 1, so they set it up so that it could be multiple chapters, and you could kind of see that. I believe there was a TV show as well based off of this. Some of the things, the sci-fi aspect or the supernatural aspect, it's like Stranger Things. In fact, Mikey is in this. So he plays in it. So it's got a lot of that Stranger Things kind of thing where, it's supernatural and sci-fi and stuff like that. It's not just, some person just coming after you. There's different elements to it. I'm going to have to give up pretty soon on this review because, as you can tell, I'm a little under the weather. But overall, because I'm not that into the sci-fi-ness or the supernaturalness of it, I'm going to give it a 7. There's a part where, some of the things where he's getting in their minds, and I'm just going to give you this little piece because it's not crucial or critical to the movie, but they're doing a slideshow of, different things, and he starts to appear in the slideshow, and that's great. And I was like, okay, that's neat, kind of playing with their minds a little bit, but then he comes out of it. So he comes, like, as though I'm watching my projector screen, and he comes out of it. I was like, and he starts chasing him. So then, I don't know, that kind of, if he would have popped that from around the corner and came after him, okay, but he comes out of the screen. I don't know. It just didn't sit well with me. So, again, it was good, not great for me on my type of movies. A 7. It's definitely watchable. I would suggest that you watch it. I would definitely watch Chapter 2 if they come out with it. I would definitely watch it. So it's not, there's just some aspects of it that aren't to my liking, aren't in my wheelhouse, if you will. So that's why I gave it a little bit lower score. But maybe you'll like it. And maybe you're into that kind of thing. Maybe you're not. I don't know. Now you know. So let me know what you think. I'd love to hear comments, and I'm going to end it here tonight, so you don't have to listen to me anymore. Kimmel'sIrishPub.com